guys, and welcome back to this week's video. First of all, we're just going to start with a few clips of my 9-year-old mare Gabbana.
Through my chest as you watch me bleed. Every kick, drum, hit is a symphony. Every brush of your curves is the air I breathe. You speak, I am listening. Sweat rolls, girl, you're glistening. Slow-mo, pull me into the light, the light. There are people watching us, wishing they were obvious, instead of giving into the fright, the fright.
Next up we have my kind of first liberty training session with my 5-year-old Shetland Apple. This was actually one of the first times I did a little bit of liberty training with her. In the first sessions I just keep it really simple. I'm just focusing on keeping her head with me, and to do that I just yield the haunches away from me, so if her head is with me then her bum is not. So I just kind of work on that very basic principle in the beginning, and I just keep it really slow at walk or trot. That was actually the first time I unclipped the rope, so I was happy to see here that she's actually keeping her head with me, and I'm actually moving the stick from side to side just to encourage her to move the haunches. Smile. Good girl! Good girl! There's no more. Oh, good little lady. So this is Zizi, and she is an 8-year-old mare. She's actually here for a client to be sold. This was actually her first time jumping since she came to me. I spent the first few weeks just doing some pull work and flat work because she was just lacking a little bit of muscle and fitness.
I think my horse is broken. Good girl. Okay. Good girl. Good. Very good. Super. Super. Good girl. Oh, good. Okay, up you get. Up, up. Go. Up, up. Come on, good girl.
Next we have Zizi again. This was her second time jumping, and we did a little bit of grid work.
All my walls are covered in words, and while you sleep, I mark my goals. Stand tall, think clear. Don't let them see a hint of fear. Lines and dots, zoom in, zoom out. stop at the edge. You can be anything you want. You can be everything you choose. Do not let it slip away. 'Cause if you never try it, you never know. You can be anything you want. You can be everything you choose. Do not let it slip away. 'Cause if you never try it, you never know. When I was a kid, my dad used to say, don't let anything stand in your way. Stand tall, think clear. I promise I'll always be here. Cut some cords, scratch some scars. Open your cape and jump from the car. Open your mouth, take a deep breath. Run fast and don't stop at the edge. You can be anything you want. You can be everything you choose. Do not let it slip away.
Don't just do it because you saw Fernanda do it. Fernanda, you're such a stalker. What are you doing? What are you doing, Apple? Brad. You curious, Apple? Barry got wet in the rain. So did Apple, actually. Didn't you get wet? Barry's like, no. You right, baby? You all right? Look how wet you are. You definitely need a shower.
Couldn't catch the other one.
So you couldn't catch Barry?
I couldn't catch the banana.
Oh, it looks like you've washed them and not set, yeah.
I was galloping.
Neither of them like the rain. And after this, I suppose you don't either. Oh, wet ladies. And this is the newest arrival. This is Cairo. He's a 3-year-old gelding. He's actually owned by a client of mine. He's just come with us to start his education, so he'll start some light riding and then he'll be turned away to mature until he's 4 years old. So I'm very much looking forward to starting to train this guy. He's like, it moves. Oh, it doesn't get old, it's so funny. Good. Good lady. There goes Boo. Are you not going to go too? Boo's going off for dinner. So here is my 3-year-old mare Fernanda having a good buck and a play in the field. I actually haven't ridden her since the last video I posted about her, only because of everything going on with the coronavirus and just the stage I was at with her. I was almost ready to have my first canter with her under saddle, and I just felt the timing wasn't ideal with everything that was going on with the healthcare systems around the world and where I live in the Netherlands. So that's why I've just kind of given her a little break in the field, and hopefully in the next month or two I'll start to do something light with her again before she goes up to the north of Holland to have a break where my mare River and Pacific, her new foal, are based. What are you doing? So in the next clips you're going to see kind of the early stages I'm at with Apple and training her to lay down. This was kind of the first day I felt like she really understood that I was asking something from her. So you can see I'm just holding the stick under her belly. I'm not actually touching her belly yet. I just want her to be used to the presence of the stick around that area, because eventually me tapping her on the belly will be the cue to lay down. But I was really pleased because I've only had her for a few weeks, and this was the first time I really felt like she started to understand that I was asking something from her. You can see there she bunched up nicely. I had the stick under the belly, so I gave her a big reward. I'm really positive with my voice as well to make sure that she really knows she has done well. And she also really likes scratches, so I also try to mix between food and scratches because I don't like to rely solely on food. And you can see this is the first time that she's actually kind of laid down on cue. It only took about 5 minutes, so I was very happy with her. You can see she's trying to get up. I'm just trying to encourage her to stay down. As soon as she does stand up, I don't give her any more food. So for the beginning stages of her training and laying down, I'm very happy with how it's going.
Good girl. You're so good. Dirty as well. They're gorgeous.
Good boy.
Here's my 9-year-old mare Gabbana again. So I did about 5 weeks hacking with her since everything that happened with the lockdown. I just decided not to jump her for a while. It was the perfect opportunity to give her a break. So at hacking I would still practice shortening and lengthening. I would still practice lateral work down all of the lanes that we are able to ride around, thankfully. So I'm just slowly increasing the amount of time I spend in the arena with her and starting to do some poles gradually. Hopefully I'll start to jump again in a few weeks with her. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of video. I did attempt several days to actually make day in the life vlogs, and then I just kind of ended up with all these bits and pieces of videos, so I hope you don't mind. It's kind of a messy my week with the horses vlog. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications. Thanks so much for watching, guys.